and it receives a match string. So the business case around it is you don't have a precise string. So you're searching for a product and you don't have a precise string. Just type in whatever comes in your mind, and then you type into the report, and the report will give you whatever is matched against the database. So it will also give you a score, which is the highest match being 1, the exact match being 1, and as the string and 0 being the least not similar at all. So this is a sample report which I have built. The search string is 1944 pickup truck, and so if the search string is 1944 truck and I view the report, it should give me whatever is matched. So the 4 trucks is seeing the highest match score, while this being the least match score. Now, obviously when I told you it was 0, but I'll tell you why I'm only seeing 0.66 as the last score. I've done 2 things. What it does is that the report will source the data from an ETL. The ETL does all the magic, and it will send the data back to the report. So let's move on to showing you the report, how it looks like. So this is the report designer. Sorry guys, I did not tell you what versions that I was using. I'm using a BI server 4.5, a report designer version 3.9. I'm also use CGI client 4.3. And for this to work, I had to make use of a second string chart, which had to be copied over in the BI server, as well as the report designer for a special search algorithm, which is Jaro Winkler to work. So where it has to be copied, sorry about this, I'll just mention to you where that second string jar has to be copied, and then I'll move on to the report designer. That particular second string jar should be got from the TBI client, from this particular folder, that is libxext, and it should be copied over to into the BI server to Tomcat Gadat Pentaho lib. As well, for it to work into the report designer, it should be copied under the lib folder of the report designer. Okay, so let's move on to showing you the report, how it looks like. So this is again the report, the same thing which you saw in the BI server. I've used a parameter, obviously, which will fire up the string and fire it up to the ETL, and the ETL will give you the final result. Last week, Regina has covered this aspect wherein how you source the data from an ETL, so I will not be going into deeply into this. I will quickly move on to the ETL, but I'll just show you what has been done here. So if you see the edit data source, you will see that I'm making use of this particular ETL, and the final step of this particular ETL is final output. If you see the preview, this is what is being generated by the ETL. You will also see here into the report that I'm making use of the report parameter, and I've set the default value as a particular string, which is according to the business case. It could be whatever you want to search against the database. Okay, so I'll moving on to where the actual magic is being done. So what I will be showing you here, how the ETL does the entire magic. So first overview, what it does is that it gets the parameter from the report. This is a sample database which you guys all know about, assuming that you guys are Pentaho users. So this is how the product preview looks like. You do a partition product wherein you get all the rows of the product also have the comparator parameter. The comparator parameter is obviously the report parameter which we got from the report. So this will ensure that all the fields are in single row and you can compare it. What it does is that now I convert both the string, that is what I'm going to compare, and what has been queried to lowercase, just to make sure that its case has been taken care of. This step, the calculator stuff does all the metrics wherein it will get the match score. So we make use of an algorithm which is Jaro Sinclair. So what it does is that it will compare two strings. One is the string that you fire up against the report, and it will compare it against the product name in this case, in this business case. And with 1 being the exact match, so it will give you a match score of 1 being the exact match and 0 being no similarity. Okay. So if you see this particular calculator step, you will see that we made use of the calculation Jaro Winkler, wherein it compares string A and B. The A is the compare parameter, which is obviously we got it from a parameter which we got from the report. And this one is the product name lower, which in the initial step in the string operation step we converted the product name to a lowercase. Okay, and the field that will get the output is the match score. Okay. Here, what I'm doing is, as I previously explained, that we only seeing into the report that match scores up to 0.6 and not 0, because obviously I filtered out all the rows wherein match score is greater than equal to 0.6, because I was not interested in seeing wherein the match score is less than 0.6. It's been taken care of here, wherein it will only send to the final output all the match scores which are greater than 0.6. Okay. Here I'm sorting the match score into the ascending order, wherein the string with the highest match score will be shown first, and then it will descend up until 0.6. The final output will look like this, wherein I'm getting additional fields from the from the product, and I'm getting also the match score. What you will see here, this is a match score which was created by the Jaro Winkler similitude calculation step. It gives this was the highest match, that's why the match score is 1, and as in how it matches, it gives the score. Please note that it's 1940, so even if it's compared against not that to a bus, it's compared against 1964 and current alphabet here, so that's why this is having 0.75 as the score. Okay. I have done another ETL which makes use of another PDI step, which again does the same thing, but I'm making use of a fuzzy match PDI step. In this case, I've only made sure that it shows me match score, strings with match score 0.8 how I explained it here, where the output is getting having a match score from 1 to this. So I've just taken 1.1, so match score from 1 to 8. Okay. So it's the same thing here what has been done. You get the data from the product, you get the report parameter, which is again converted into compare parameter. Here, what you do in this, how you define explicitly as to do the comparison. You define, if you see this particular URL, is the lookup step is selected product field. The lookup field is product name. This is the field which you will be comparing your fired up string against. The compare parameter, which is obviously which you got from the report. We making use of a Jarrow-Winkler algorithm. The minimal value of the minimal score that we can consider is 0.8, and the maximum score is 1. And what it does is that it will return you match product name, but it will be separating it with semicolon. So you see how the string will be distributed here. So you see this is the matched product names that we got, which match both between 0.8 to 1. Obviously, we're not seeing a match score here because we're explicitly mentioning the up to what match score we want to see the output to be with. Okay. Because it's the degree limiter is a semicolon, what I've done is that because it's a string that we're getting, I've split that particular string to separate rows. I've specified what field that we need to split, that is the match. The delimiter is semicolon, and the field name that it will output the rows to it in product name. So the output here will look like this, wherein the compare parameter, whatever the string that we fired up against the report, is this, and the matched string that we got from the database is that. So basically, I've tried to explain to you that using PDI and considering our business case, we get you have a not so precise string. You fire it up against the database. You could either make use of the calculator step in the PDI, or you could make use of the fuzzy match step. When you consider the algorithm Jarrow-Winkler, it's something else to you. There are other algorithms also available in the calculator step as well as the fuzzy match. I won't be going into detail and explaining what different algorithms are. So this was just my presentation. Thank you very much.